Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of Sheep Market USA. I'm your host, Lanny Brothers. On this edition of Sheep Market USA, we'll start things off at the sale in Pawnee, Oklahoma. Then we'll travel to Fort Collins, Colorado, Worthington, South Dakota, and Greencastle, Pennsylvania. Do want to remind you that you'll be able to find these reports and much more at the Agricultural Marketing Services section of the USDA website at www.ams.usda.gov. As we get ready to look at the sale numbers from these reports, only one thing can be said about these and many more. Prices are poor. When will we expect them to return? Well, traditionally, they start to improve around October. Will that hold true this year? We'll have to wait and see. So let's get right to this edition of Sheep Market USA. Now we'll head to the sale in Pawnee, Oklahoma with the sale report for Thursday, August 17th. On that day, there were 910 head on offer. Last report on August 3rd was 1,150. Last year at this time, 884. Now, starting off in the feeder sheep and lambs, medium and large, grade 1 and 2, 53-pound averages brought 181 per hundredweight. Hair lambs, medium and large, grade 1 and 2, the 49-pounders brought 179 a hundredweight. 50-pounders brought 160. Hair lambs, medium and large, grade 2, 50-pound averages bringing 141. Turning now to the slaughter sheep and lambs, the wool and shorn, choice and prime, grade 1 through 3, the 73-pound averages brought 179 to 181 with an average of 179.13. 87-pounders brought 177.50. Wooled and shorn, good and choice, grade 1 through 3, 125-pound averages brought 141 per hundredweight. Turning now to the hair breeds, choice and prime, grade 1 and 2, 63-pound averages brought 192.50 to 205 with an average of 196.30. You'll find the heaviest head count of the day right here at 162 head on offer in the 75-pound averages with 200 to 204, the average price range with an average price of 203.93. 86-pounders brought 197.50 per hundredweight. Hair breeds, choice and prime, grade 1 through 3, 68-pounders brought 181. Good and choice, 1 through 3, 82-pounders brought 141. Turning now to the ewes. Good, grade 2 and 3, 123-pound averages brought 72.50 to 86 with an average price of 76.92. 140-pound averages brought 102.50. 114s brought 51, and the 162-pounders brought 88 per hundredweight. In the ewes, cull, grade 1 and 2, the 113-pound averages brought $40 per hundredweight. And that's the sale report from the Pawnee Sale Barn, Sheep and Goat Auction in Pawnee, Oklahoma with the sale report for August 17th. Now we'll travel from Pawnee, Oklahoma to the Centennial Livestock Sheep and Goat Auction in Fort Collins, Colorado with a sale report from Wednesday, August 23rd. On that date, there were 2,079 head on offer. Last sale report on August 16th, 1,866. Last year at this time, 2,443. Now compared to last week, the trade activity and demand moderate to good. Feeder lambs were steady on a light test and slaughter lambs traded 5 lower. Feeder sheep and lambs, medium and large, grade 1. The 40-pound averages brought 195, 59-pound averages 190, and the 74-pounders brought 200 average, 83-pounders brought 230. Lambs, medium and large, grade 1 and 2, 34-pounders bringing 162.50 to 187.50 with an average of 184.87, 55-pounders bringing 185 per hundredweight. Lambs, medium and large, grade 2, 22-pounders bringing 115 per hundredweight, and 50-pounders bringing 140. And in the hair lambs, medium, grade 1, 38-pounders brought 200 per hundredweight. In the wooled and shorn, choice and prime, grade 1 through 3, the 62-pound averages brought 190 to 215 with an average price of 206.94. 75-pounders brought 185 to 205, average of 192.40. 86-pounders brought 180 to 210 with an average of 185.42. 93-pounders bringing 182.50 to 210 with an average of 191.71. And And on the heavier side, the 114-pound averages brought 180 to 195 with an average price of 188.41 per hundredweight. Wool and Shorn Choice Grade 1 through 3, the 68-pounders brought 172.50. 73-pounders brought 165 to 175 with an average of 168.08. 89-pounders brought 175 a hundredweight. 96-pounders 167.50, and the 121-pounders brought 162.50 to 175 with an average of 164.83 per hundredweight. Hair breeds Choice and Prime Grade 1 and 2, 62-pound averages brought 182.50. Choice and Prime 1 through 3, the 61-pounders brought 190 to 195 with an average price of 190.60. 75-pounders bringing 182.50 to 205 with an average price 194.54, and the 94-pounders bringing 200 per hundredweight. 104s bringing 175 to 185 with an average price of 181.12 per hundredweight. Hair breeds Good and Choice Grade 1 and 2, 51-pounders brought 135 a hundredweight. In the U's, Good Grade 1 and 2, 280-pound averages brought 112.50 per hundredweight. And in the U's, Good Grade 2 and 3, 84-pounders bringing $50 a hundredweight. 95s bringing $67.50, 98 $47.50. The 135-pound averages bringing $62.50 to 85 with an average price of $79.01. 142-pounders brought 105 per hundredweight, and the 136-pounders brought 35 to 57.50 with an average price of $51.32. 166-pounders brought 60 to 65 with an average of 63.37. 158-pounders brought 122.50, and the 164s brought 45 to 57.50 with an average price of 52.53. Looking now at the U's, Good Grade 4 and 5, the 181-pound averages brought 69.01, 185s brought 113.62, 218s brought 82.95, 245s brought 102.50, 201 averages brought 47.50, and the 252-pound averages brought 91.66 per hundredweight. And that's the report for Wednesday, August 23rd at the Centennial Livestock Sheep and Goat Auction in Fort Collins, Colorado, here at Sheep Market USA. Now here at Sheep Market USA, we'll take a trip to Sioux Falls Regional Livestock Auction in Worthing, South Dakota with the sale report for Wednesday, August 23rd. On that date, there were 1,725 on offer for total head. Feeder sheep and lambs, 47 head. Slaughter sheep and lambs, 1,096. Last sale report, there were 251 feeder sheep and lambs, 2,169 slaughter sheep and lambs, and last year at this time, there were 235 feeder sheep and lambs, 3,680 slaughter sheep and lambs. Now, the traditional weight slaughter lambs went $10 to $20 higher. Demand for this eye-appealing offering was good. The 70 to 90 pounds sold steady this week, and the slaughter ewes were $5 to $10 lower. So we'll start off in the feeder sheep and lambs. Hair lambs, medium and large, grade 1 and 2, 35-pound averages brought 165. 48-pound averages brought 250. Hair lambs, medium and large, grade 1 and 2, 30-pound averages brought 140 per hundredweight. 45-pounders bringing 170, and 57-pounders bringing 155. In the slaughter sheep and lambs, Wool and Shorn Choice and Prime, grade 1 and through 3, the 69-pound averages brought 200 per hundredweight. 75-pounders 197.50 to 230 with an average of 202.09. 82 pounds brought 177.50 to 215 with an average of 188.70. 80-pound averages bringing 135. These had poor fleeces. 94-pounders bringing 175 to 195 with an average of 192.43. 93-pound averages brought 155. Also poor fleeces on those as well. The 132-pound averages, which was the largest offering on the day, brought 211 to 230 with an average price of 225.94 per hundredweight, and the 153-pound averages brought 219. In the hair breeds, Choice and Prime, grade 1 through 3, 69-pound averages brought 125. The 70-pound averages 135 to 165 with an average of 163.91. 83-pounders bringing 150, and the 92-pounders bringing 130 to 160 with an average price of 154.31. In the ewes, Good, grade 2 and 3, 186-pound averages brought 50 to 85 with an average of 50.94 per hundredweight. 178-pounders brought 120 to 125 with an average of 122.39. Most of these were yearlings. And the 174-pounders brought 90 to 105 with an average of 97.54, and these were on the young side. In the ewes, good, grade 4 and 5, the young ones at 193 pounds brought 120 per hundredweight, and the 205s brought 90 per hundredweight. Ewes, utility 1 and 2, 133 pounders brought 25 to 45 with an average of 39.71 per hundredweight. 130 pounders brought 130 per hundredweight. These were yearlings. The 114 pounders brought 65 to 80 with an average of 74.88. Those were young as well. And the 153 pounders brought 35 to 55 with an average of 41.07 per hundredweight. Ewes, cull, grade 1, 109-pound averages brought 21.32 per hundredweight. In the hair ewes, good, grade 2 and 3, 135-pounders brought 60 per hundredweight. And the hair ewes, utility 1 and 2, 98-pounders brought 45. And the 112-pounders also brought 45 per hundredweight. And that's the report for this past Wednesday, August 23rd at the Sioux Falls Regional Livestock Auction in Worthing, South Dakota, here at Sheep Market USA. Now on Sheep Market USA, let's head to Greencastle Livestock Auction Sheep and Goat Sale in Greencastle, Pennsylvania with the sale report from Monday, August 21st. Total receipts on offer that day, 321. Last sale report, 484. And last year at this time, 341. Slaughter sheep and lambs, wool and shorn, choice and prime, grade 1, 144-pound averages brought 200 per hundredweight. Wool and shorn, choice, grade 1. Light head count there, average weight 135, bringing 115 to 190 with an average of 137.10. Wool, choice and prime, grade 1, 63-pound averages brought 205, 72-pounders brought 210, 80-pounders 205, 91-pounders brought 195 to 205 with an average of 202.42. 103-pound averages brought 190 per hundredweight. Wool, choice, grade 1, 45-pounders brought 205, 62-pounders brought 170 to 197.50 with an average of 190.95. Hair breeds, choice and prime, grade 1, 88-pounders brought 195, 94-pounders bringing 185 to 187.50 with an average of 186.60. 104-pound averages brought 187.50. In the hair breeds, choice, grade 1, 33-pounders brought 150, 43-pound averages brought 115 to 180 with an average of 151.08, and the 126-pound averages brought 120 per hundredweight. Ewes, choice, grade 1, 80-pound averages brought 65 per hundredweight. 132-pound averages brought $60 to $90 with an average price of $78.13. And the 179-pounders brought 50 to 80 with an average price of $64.75. And that's the report from the Greencastle Livestock Auction Sheep and Goat Sale in Greencastle, Pennsylvania for the sale held on August 21st here at Sheep Market USA. And that, my friends, wraps up this edition of Sheep Market USA. As we started off our journey in Pawnee, Oklahoma, traveled to Fort Collins, Colorado, Worthington, South Dakota, and Greencastle, Pennsylvania. Do want to remind you that you can find these reports and much more at the Agricultural Marketing Services section of the USDA website at www.ams.usda.gov. So until next time, I'm your host, Lanny Brothers, saying we'll see you at the sale.